Okay, this is pretty much ready. See how crispy they are looking? Oh, smells good too. You can use this as ulam right now. Just need some ketchup and rice. Sarap yan. Good afternoon once again and welcome from Fresno, California. Here's our channel, Ang Sarap Fresno. My name is Raymond Pasio.
My name is Christine Pasio.
And today we will be making a very special, of course, and a very healthy, popular dish called Pinakbet Tagalog. And the reason we said Tagalog is because there are varieties, versions of Pinakbet. And
Most popular, most ordered type of food. It consists of the salted shrimp,
alamang,
yes.
which is a shrimp paste.
Yes.
And originally, the Ilocanos, we use bagoong, and this is isda, fish. It's a fermented fish, and that's the difference between the Ilocano version, which is the original, and the Tagalog version. So we will be showing you the Tagalog version today. It is a very popular dish, very healthy once again, and I hope that you guys can join us. Very easy, and just kind of follow along, and hopefully you guys will have fun and see the benefits of making this dish
And try it too, and
try
see
it,
how
yes.
you like it, and then let us know in your comments, and maybe you can give us some information also to add into it.
Exactly. So anyways, here's the main ingredients we'll be using for our Pinakbet Tagalog. Here it is.
Right here. We will see you
In a little bit.
A few moments later.
You're so goofy. Alright guys, here are the ingredients. The ampalaya, this is the eggplant, the long beans, Asian squash or kalabasa, and then okra, garlic, onion, tomatoes, Thai pepper, long chilies, salted shrimp or alamang, salt and pepper. And this one here, guys, is where the best part that will make everything really good. This is what we did a pork belly shrimp or pork belly deep fried, which is we call kawali, lechon kawali. Now, if you have lechon kawali left over, you can use that. That will really flavor up. So the more fat you have in here, the flavor your dishes. But that's not it. That's not the only one. This is also, or you can also do this raw. You don't even have to fry them. You can actually cook them first, sauteed with all the ingredients here, but you make sure you cook this first before the veggies goes in. Then here comes the best part. Shrimp with the head on. This is what makes everything tasty. I'm telling you guys, Pinakbet Tagalog is actually what shrimp and this pork comes from. And this here is the main ingredients, and this shrimp right here is what we call shrimp, Pinakbet Tagalog, alamang.
Good job. Okay, and we will go ahead and saute our onion and garlic first, of course. Let's go ahead and get this. For now, we'll just add 2 peppers. That's it for now. And this is not gonna make it spicy. We'll add the rest later on. All right. Now, let's go ahead and add a little bit of oil, and we'll add our shrimp. Remember, we're making vegetable. We're gonna cook everything fast. We don't want our vegetable overcooked. If we're gonna overcook anything, it'll be our meat first. Okay, now we're going to add our lechon kawali, but not everything. We're only gonna put half, maybe 1/4, but I'm gonna go ahead and put half. The reason why is because we want a little bit of texture later on when we have our pinakbet all cooked. We'll have a little bit of crunchiness, and that's kind of good. Now that we have all this stuff together, we're gonna add our shrimp paste, our alamang. All right, now that we have our main taste, our main ingredient cooked over here and ready, we are now going to add the hardest part of the vegetable that we have, squash. And we're gonna go ahead and cook this baby up for probably a good 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll cover her up until it gets partly cooked. All right, after about 4 minutes here, 3 to 4 minutes, let's check. You can't go wrong with that smell, folks. That is definitely Pinakbet Tagalog. It's not even done yet. And so now the squash is not totally cooked yet. You don't want to cook that squash. That's just partially cooked. And so now we'll add the rest of the hard vegetable that we have. We'll have our sitaw or long beans. And we'll have our okra. And then let's just mix this up a little bit. You can also add the ampalaya now, but I want to wait for the ampalaya so it's not too bitter. And I kind of like my ampalaya a little bit crispy. All right, after about a minute, let's go ahead and stir it one more time. Now we will go ahead and add the last hard vegetable that we have, the ampalaya. I add a lot. I like ampalaya. Usually you should only put half of what I put here, but I love ampalaya. It's very good for you.
Yes, very healthy for you.
Especially if you're diabetic, which I'm not, but my wife is. Ooh, look at all that. All right. Now that's not fully cooked yet, so before it gets fully cooked, we'll go ahead and add our last vegetable here. And this is where we keep our heat to, medium right now to medium low. Yeah, this would have been better if I cooked it outside on a wok, but it's too hot outside, folks. Ooh, look at that. Right, before it fully cooks all the way, we're gonna add our last ingredients, which is the leftover of our Lechon Kawali. Oops, sorry guys, Lechon Kawali. Or liempo, deep fried liempo. We're also going to add salt and pepper to taste, not too much because you already have alamang there. And so we have our chilies, the non-spicy and the spicy chili. Yeah, these long chilies are called long chilies, really long pepper, or in Philippines, I remember people saying it's sinigang, sili sa sinigang. It's usually perfect for the sinigang recipe. I like putting this on a ginataan recipe, that long chili. It's not spicy, but it has a little bit of tingling taste to it. This is pretty much done, Mama. I'm gonna taste this.
It is, yes.
Mmm.
Stir fry.
Right. All right, about a minute or two here. Oh yeah. Again, guys, you can add some water if you'd like. In fact, I think I'll add 1/8 of water, but that's it. Just for a little bit of to wet underneath, to get a little bit of sauce underneath. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, here goes our Pinakbet Tagalog. Let's go ahead and make our plating. We'll taste it. Welcome back to our channel, Ang Sarap Fresno. So here's our final product for our Pinakbet Tagalog.
And you see the vibrant colors, and it's
Here, show you. Yeah, go ahead.
yes. So yes, you know how he said the amount of vegetable that was in the pot and it kind of shrunk, but look how the color still stayed, most of it. So here we go. We're gonna taste this over and over. So I want to start with the squash. Oh my gosh.
That's how you can tell if it's Tagalog, it has squash. The Ilocano version does not have squash, although you can actually add squash to the Tagalog,
Yes.
the Ilocano version.
Now the okra.
Okra. I can still hear a little bit of crunch of that okra.
Sure.
So here's
The flavors are so blends the taste of the shrimp paste.
oh yeah.
And no salt, no fishiness to it at all. I don't think there is any fishiness to it. All the veggies just kind of sucked all that taste.
I love the texture of the vegetable because it's still crunchy. It's cooked, but it's still crunchy.
Yes. That was a big one. So I noticed that in Ilocano they cut their vegetables bigger than the Tagalog style. So I'm in the middle. I don't know, and I do know, but I love this style, and I like the Ilocano style myself too. The eggplant.
The taste of the Lechon Kawali is so good. It goes with it. And again, you can do this without being fried. You can do it raw. Just make sure it's cooked all the way. The tenderness, the softness of the pork, it's gonna be good too. So if you don't want lechon kawali, if you don't want to do frying, you can just put it directly. Just make sure it's cooked.
I'm sure you can use other meat besides pork, right? You can do chicken.
You can do chicken. You can even put tofu. You can even put tofu. To those who just want to go straight vegetarian style, you can definitely put tofu on it. And they also have it's a vegan liempo. It's a vegan liempo kawali. Look it up on your Asian store, Filipino store.
That's good.
There's definitely a vegan lechon kawali that you can find out there, and it has that same taste of lechon kawali, but of course it's gonna be a little bit different than the real pork. But
guys, find out what it is. Let us know.
oh, there you go.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
let's
hogging
try
it.
to figure out. Yeah, I'm like, give it to me. I'm gonna try the kawali. Get your own fork.
She always uses fork. I use spoon. I don't know.
Oh. Well,
I have no patience when getting the food in my mouth. All that flavor, guys, it just blends in. Shrimp.
I would think that the palaya, this type, would be bitter. It tastes a little bit bitter, but it does not taste as bitter as I thought.
This ampalaya that we use is an Indian ampalaya. It's the most bitter ampalaya that you can find. It's different from in Tagalog. In Tagalog we call it mestizo or mestisang ampalaya. This is the type. This is mestizo type of ampalaya or white ampalaya, and this is not as bitter as the one that we use. There's a big difference too on the texture.
So I guess the greener, the better for your health, the best thing that you can feed yourself. I believe so.
And we'll put in a link there for information about the vegetable that we use, especially for the ampalaya, the bitter melon or bitter gourd they call it. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for your subaybay. Pag subaybay nyo sa amin, thank you again for joining us on our channel. We have more episodes coming up for you guys. We still have leche plan, we still have the cassava. We made sisig from a lechon, from a head pork lechon. And we use the head. So we have a lot of episodes. It's just a matter of compiling them together, and we do everything ourselves. So please be patient with us, and thank you so much again for joining us on our channel. Ang Sarap Fresno.
And one more thing, the people that want us to cook other things, we will be doing that. We haven't forgotten you guys.
Yes. Please put in your request there. We're gonna be making some sotanghon. We will also be making sopas, as well as some butter chicken, Indian butter chicken, and also some tandoori. So it's a little bit off the Filipino course, but you guys are gonna like it. You guys are gonna enjoy it, and hopefully you guys can join us on that episode as well. So thank you so much again from Fresno, California, and thank you for visiting our channel, Ang Sarap Fresno. God bless you guys. And good night.
Do you want the liempo, or do you want the shrimp, or do you want okra? Which one do you want? Okra, chili, shrimp, or liempo? Yes. You want to shake? No. You want to shake with me?
This is our vegetarian dog.
Baby girl, sit down, baby girl.
Give her the long beans.
Okay.
She loves long beans.
Oh yes, she wants the fresh ones though. But sit down. Good girl. Good job. Say thank you. Thank you, baby girl. I'm done, baby girl. Done.